Welcome to another forecourty walk around video. Got an absolute cracker here for you today. One of the most efficient cars on the road. It's a 2021 Hyundai Ioniq Premium with only one owner from new and 10,500 miles. Let's have a look. At the back of the car we've got parking sensors and of course a reverse camera, and if we pop a look in the boot here you'll see it's got a massive boot. It's a proper family size car this, and of course we've got two charge cables. So there's a 3-pin charge cable here, and that's what you might use at home or perhaps visiting friends and family if you don't have a home charger installed. The typical charge time with the 3-pin cable for this car would be around 18 hours compared to just 5 or 6 on the proper home charger. And then we've got a Type 2 charge cable in here as well, so that might be something you'd use at the supermarket or down at the shops. And the charge on that would probably be similar to your home charger, so 5 or 6 hours, but it's really handy for a top-up charge. Loads of room under the boot as well, extra storage so we can hide those cables away. And I'll just show you the charge port, which is around this side. So the top section here for your Type 2 connection, which is all of those plugs that I just showed you, and then we remove that one there and we can do some CCS DC rapid charging. So the time on that one, up to 44 kilowatts DC charging, and we can get around 110 miles of added into the battery in just 45 minutes. So really handy for those longer trips. Again, plenty of room in the back here. It is quite a long car, so loads of room in the back. The outside seats have both got ISOFIX points for your child seats, and then again handy armrest in the middle, couple of cup holders, and yeah, plenty of room for adults in the back. Proper 5-seater this one. The premium spec on the Ioniq is really well equipped as standard, so I'll show you a few of the highlights here, but do make sure you check out the full spec list online. At the back here we've got our storage, so there's a USB in here obviously for charging up your devices, and a nice deep bit of storage. Couple of cup holders, electric parking brake, and then some buttons here. So we've got heated steering wheel, auto hold, which is great at traffic lights and on a hill, 3-stage heated seats for both people in the front, and our drive mode button, so we can go between eco, sport and normal mode depending how we're feeling. And then this is the controls here to select the gears. So all we have to do with a foot on the brake is simply press the button we'd like, and that's it in gear. So really easy. Next to that's our wireless phone charger, great big storage underneath, and then we've got our USB here, so that's where you would connect your phone for Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and then a couple of the standard cigarette lighter points under there as well. Hyundai is really efficient, and part of that is because of the heating controls, so we can put it in driver only mode, and then we've got dedicated buttons for AC and for the heating, so it makes it really an efficient car. And this is all seated below our great big touch screen. So there's plenty of things on here. We've got really good built-in sat-nav. This has just been put up to date in March this year, so it's got the latest maps. Radio, so we've got DAB radio of course, Bluetooth connectivity as well, and we can connect our phone with a cable. And then if I go into the EV screen here, there's lots of options on here as well, so we can do things like charge timer, so we can check, ensure that the car is only charging overnight, and we can change the charger limit and things like that as well. Now I know a lot of people still like to have lots of physical controls in their electric cars, so the Hyundai is great for that. On the left side of the steering wheel here, we've got our media controls, so we've got volume, changing tracks, and then the buttons for our telephone. And then on this side, we've got buttons for cruise control, adaptive cruise control of course, and to cycle through the menus on the screen here. different options in there. And then just behind, we've got these 2 paddles. So this adjusts the strength of the regenerative braking. So it's got 3 levels that we can have it in, and that's really easy to change as you're driving along. You simply just pull it one way or the other. So if you're driving around town, you might have it in level 2 or 3, and then drop it down into level 1 on the motorway and things like that. The last few buttons just down here before we finish, we've got our lane keep assist, and this is our button to open the charge flap, along with turning off the charge timer if we don't want to use it. To summarise on this car, the first MOT is of course not due until next year, and in March this year it had a full major service with Hyundai, so it is completely up to date for your warranty. Really good warranty on these. You get 5 years with Hyundai directly, and then 8 years on the battery as well, or 100,000 miles. So plenty of life left in the warranty. I wouldn't have any worries at this car at all. We can finance any of our cars, so do check out the finance calculator on our website. You can put all your details in there and it instantly gives you a price and a rate to suit you. We can also take any car in part exchange, so get in touch and we'll give you an instant valuation on that as well. If you'd like to do a virtual viewing or an in-person viewing, we can accommodate both. So if you do live a bit further away, we can get you on video call and show you all the details. And of course, if you have got any questions, do get in touch. You can get us on email, phone, or we love to use WhatsApp. We can respond instantly on there pretty much any time of day as well. So get in touch. We'd love to hear from you. Speak to you soon.